Yeah, buddy! And welcome to Knot Nation, where I react to dreadlocks submitted on Reddit /r/Knot Nation. And of course, this is considered subscribers' dreadlocks. So this video is brought to us by H2O. Be sure to drink your water daily. And let's see what kind of dreadlocks were submitted today. Yo, year and a half. They've already started to fall down righteously. Sick. A little bit of a shake there. Dude, they're looking fantastic. No, I don't have any tips really. You got this under control. So it seems like. Freeform locks, a year and a half. Just exited the dread fro stage. This is when you really see some length starting to happen. Any comments or tips, please do not hesitate. So far, maintaining these have been zero challenge, zero effort. I've managed to have some rubber bands falling off by crocheting the ends, either with twisting or folding into the braid itself, and honestly, it looks great. Okay. They look like braid locks with rubber bands on the end. This is an interesting technique because these braid locks will actually lock up if left be over time. This is a way to start dreadlocks. And a crochet hook would be the ultimate deal in this case because it would help close it together. Of course, this beginning section of lock is going to look like a braid, a little bit different than when the new growth comes in, but it would work. You know, it would work. That's pretty interesting. So my tip for you is to just leave that in, let it grow out, and don't touch the new growth. You know, let that new growth just be freely to form. Merry Christmas, everyone. Just a little dread update before my 24th birthday. I've had these for 20 months and you can't wait for 2 years. Well, you're only a few months away from 2 years. Wispy tips, headband. Got a lot of dreads. Thought of sharing a Maldivian dread head since I'm one myself. Yes, we have a couple dread heads in the Maldives. Cool. A couple things I can notice about his locks right off the bat. They're thinner freeforms. They haven't congoed up, which means I feel like he might be separating them in some sort of way. And the sun has bleached these locks like no tomorrow. It looks like he spends a lot of time in the water and on the beach. So the salt water will definitely help with this process. And I can also see that he has them tied back in a ponytail. They're mad long, which means that he's been growing these locks for well over, I would say, 6 years at least. That's dope. Self-made dreadlocks. Now it's 5 months. Excited to see them mature. Any suggestions how to get them soft? My only suggestion to help get them soft is to find a natural conditioner to use. Aloe vera gel comes to mind, and if you can find raw aloe vera, start doing some rinses with those. Self-made dreadlocks though. So what that tells me is that these have been crocheted, and I can look at the locks themselves and they're really cylindrical, really smooth. So I can see the crochetedness happening in there. It's fire, bro. Keep it up. I want to see them mature as well. Some of my favorite dreads as of now. That's crazy because it's kind of like kinking up. That's going to be a wild lock. What? Another big wild lock at the back. This is the early stages still. I see that Canada flag. I see that flag. Yeah, this is perfect to see that happening in your growth because you know the process is working. Just leave them to be, and all they can do from here on out is grow longer. So Stick to those guns, man. Merry Christmas started 14 months ago with a pixie cut. This is my first and only lock journey. I'm fully committed till it's my time. Wow. So just a year ago, from a pixie cut, it grew out to this. Now let's take a look. They got shorter. They've retracted a lot. They've gotten a little clumpy with some wispy tips still. But this is all signs that it's working, I swear. So once this first initial retraction happens, it's locking up and maturing, and then they start to stretch out again. From the root, the new growth will stretch it out, not the actual clump part. Once they clump like that, that's them settling and forming. They're not going to change that shape, but the new growth will start to add to it. That's beautiful. Just wanted to post a little something here. Got some short freeforms up in the building. A little updo. I'm vibing with it, bro. Yeah. You ever watch Tua Pre on YouTube? He's always like this. He's like, back yeah. Work for the lock love. These look manicured. They're looking great. She's got a bead in there. They literally look perfect. In a sense of like, they look very identical to each other in every way. Because it shows some new growth coming in on the top. This is cool too. You got the dreadlock clasps in there. Got some color added to it. Nice. The sides aren't done. Very interesting. And this is her hair at the start. Oh no, it's not. The top is just not locked at this point. But maybe this was earlier in the stage. But these definitely look crocheted. And this is a cool look with the half undone and the half done. I'm digging it. I am digging it. Whoa. I definitely can tell that these are freeformed compared to a crochet. Why? Because you can see the dimples. I call these the lock dimples. These are like stages at where the hair locks when the new growth comes out. And when you crochet locks together, that smooths out the dimples. And the frizzy hair, prominent. Looking good, man. Keep it up. Stay lock committed. Had my freeforms in for 2 months. Yeah, you can wash them now, and quite honestly, you could have washed them from the start. But yes, definitely wash them now, and use cold water rinses at the end of your shower. It will definitely help. But you could have got to this stage using cold water washes the whole way along. Just keep that in mind. You know, a cold water wash like once a week when you're freeforming from the very start will actually help a lot in forming your locks together. Cold water is a blessing to us. We must utilize it as much as possible. Hello y'all. New to the group, and I cut my manicured locks in November. Now I'm growing these freeform locks. I'll be back in a few months to show how it goes. Leave any tips or anything below. That's just the start. No tips? Someone's got some tips. Less is more. Wash, moisturize, keep it moving. Oh, and wrap your hair up at night. Dreadlocks start with the mind. Do it for yourself. Alright, some good tips. My tip is cold water rinses. Just keep at it. Cold water rinses. My locks, according comfort. Go! Wow, these are amazing. Sweet. They lay more to the side, and one goes down the back there. That's cool. There's some color in there, and I can see that they look like they were freeform for a bit, but the roots look like they've been twisted here. I'm not sure. This lock specifically looks freeform to me, but it might be twisted in. Loving it. And the thing about Knot Nation, even though I push for freeform locks, I have to still showcase every genre of locks so that we can unite together and show that there is no segregation or discrimination amongst people with locks, right? Because there's far too much of that already in the world today, and I don't want to be one to divide, freeformers from twisters or crocheters or whatever. Like everyone has locks together. It's just that I don't really know. Obviously freeforming is the more natural way to go. So ideally, I'm trying to get people back to their roots, and by uniting with interlockers and crocheters, I'm able to possibly convert people over. That's my goal. 11-year anniversary, 11-year lock-iversary. What in the world? Those are crazy. From the start, and then 11 years later, past his waist. And he has a lot of locks too. He's like in the hundreds because they're so thin. Crazy. And he's got the small beanie on, not a big tam. The small beanie, kind of like what I'm rocking today. I got the small beanie with the long locks because it's very fashionable still, and in the winter it allows me to put my coat on with my locks in my coat and still keep my head warm without having to wear a big tam. So these are available in my shop if you want to cop one. Got the Not Nation tag on there, and they're straight fire. Straight fire! Decent growth for 3 months, I think. What? That's mad growth. That's actually really fast for 3 months. What does this tell me? Your hair type is literally like the perfect environment for freeform locks to mature. Not everyone's hair has got the perfect environment, so it will take longer for some people, but your hair is the environment for a quick locking process to happen. So keep that up. Add that cold water rinse, I'm telling you, and it will help these lock up even faster. Wow, 3 months in, that's unheard of. A week late, but the 3-year lock-iversary is here from Fruits for Life 26. These are dope. Big Congos. One stands up. See, these locks look great now. They're not always gonna look like this, because once they get longer, they're gonna look even better. And this is the thing about, this stage of the dread journey. He set a really good stage for his locks to grow. And from these shorter dread, they kind of look like stumps at this point. But these stumps are the perfect size and formation at this point to just keep on growing longer. And when he gets to obviously that 7-year mark, 6-year mark, and he's got these big long trunks coming out of his head essentially, it makes his locks look so much more powerful. So I really hope that your 3-year lock-iversary today, bro, turns into that 7-year lock-iversary, and you're back here on Reddit to share that journey with us. And this is the thing about why we're posting our photos here to Reddit, because it's almost like a time capsule. We're going to be able to go back in time and see our lock progress over the years. Same thing why I do this for YouTube. Realize the edible is kicking in midway through taking the selfie. Christmas Day 2021 was the last time I brushed my hair. Or Christmas Day 2020, sorry. And that's only a year of not brushing, and he's got full set of locks already. That's fantastic. Check out that beard braid. I don't think I've ever seen a beard braid that long before. That is crazy. How long have you been growing that? Wagwan. Not much to say. This is my daily do. Keeps the little ones from pulling my locks out. Much love from Buffalo, New York State, Natty. Yo, fam is a local. Buffalo is really close to where I'm at. But I can't go. I can't leave the country.
Bun Babylon.
What do y'all think about this? Dreads ain't meant for your hair type, sweetheart. Stay in your own culture and go put some raisins in your macaroni. So, that's discrimination right there. To be honest. Okay, so it is discrimination. I agree with that. It is technically it's being racist. It's discrimination, right? But it comes down to everybody, white, black, Asian, Filipino, Dominican, Spanish, everyone with hair. Every species with hair is possible for locks to happen. My dog has hair and it locks naturally. So who are we to really say what person can lock their hair or not just because of their color? It's similar to like we all bleed the same color blood. We all have the same exact organs on the inside that look the same. We all grow the same hair. You know, maybe our hair type is different, but we all grow hair. So this is where one love really comes into play. Bob Marley said it the best. And we want to keep the unity of the community intact. And the community, if you haven't figured it out yet, is far beyond just dreadheads than here on the channel. The community is the universal race, which is everything. All species, all Mother Nature. We are all one. And the sooner that we can all figure that out, the faster we live in peace amongst ourselves and each other. So, thanks No Year 2765 for posting that video and sparking this conversation at the end of this video. And I'm gonna end this one here. So, thanks for watching. Peace out, one love, and I'll see you next time.